This is a short, spoiler-free review for the movie Ready or Not. Ready or Not was released just over a week ago, and I wanted to highlight that it was a successful horror comedy or black comedy movie, which is terribly tricky to be done well usually. The movie is about a young woman marrying into the rich Ladomas family, and they have the tradition to play a game at midnight with new family members that have just married into the family. Her game so happens to be the deadly game of hide and seek, and the trailer hints that if they don't do it, something horribly wrong will happen to the family. This movie takes place in a fantastic mansion that pays homage to traditions of the past, but this is not your average wealthy family. I think the movie works because each family member has a unique personality, and there's a good mix of actually funny content and gore. You actually care about the bride and you want her to succeed in her endeavors. And it's a fun movie to see in theaters. Everyone was actually laughing in the movies, and it's not often that you go to a movie and you feel like it was a lot of fun. Filmento talks about the problems of containment within movies that primarily take place in one setting, but overall I think this movie handled it well. The reasons for the single location worked because they were playing hide and seek within and or around the house. Was there a constant sense of progress? Yes and no. Sometimes the protagonist would take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. The hero does have a clear, active goal to achieve, stay alive. And the movie was relatively short. It was right around the 90-minute mark at 94 minutes. There were no non-crucial scenes. It was to the point. They showed the wedding, and shortly after the game begun, there were no lengthy flashbacks or monologues. If I had to critique the movie, I would say a few of the serious scenes seemed a little bit like overacting. For instance, the breathing was too heavy, but maybe that's just my preference. There was a bit of unnecessary profanity that maybe didn't read as realistic to me for all of the characters. A few of the death scenes, I wish they would have showed them a little more graphically, though I do understand why it's not important to show every kill. So sometimes some of the blood looked very computer generated. It looked very 3D, 4K, video game-ish. But overall, I would say that the movie is worth a watch and definitely a rewatch because it is a good time.